Ever notice how your knees have their own little sound effects these days? You stand up, pop. You walk across the room, click, click. It's like having your own personal percussion section. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for my knees to sound like a bag of microwave popcorn. And today, we're going to do something about it. Not with magic creams, not with expensive gadgets, but with 5 simple, gentle moves that can help your knees feel younger, stronger, and ready to carry you anywhere. Knee pain isn't just about the pain. It's about the way it changes the little things in your life. Maybe you've started dreading stairs. Maybe you don't squat down to get things off the floor anymore. You just stare at them until someone else notices. Or maybe, like me once upon a time, you've mastered the fine art of standing up from a chair in slow motion with a soundtrack of groans for dramatic effect. Here's the thing. Your knees are more than just bones and joints. They're the hinges of your independence. They let you walk into the kitchen for a midnight snack. They help you chase the grandkids. They get you up, get you moving, and keep you living life on your terms. But just like any part of your body, they need care. And that's what today is about. Over the next few minutes, I'll share 5 exercises you can do at home. No gym, no fancy gear, no high-impact jumping. These moves are safe for most people, especially seniors, but still powerful enough to make a real difference. We'll start gentle and build up. I'll tell you exactly how to do each one, how to make it easier if you're just starting, and how to make it harder if you're feeling confident. By the end, you'll have a simple, knee-loving routine that could change the way you move every single day. Exercise 1. The warm-up secret. First, we're not going straight into hardcore strengthening. Think of your knees like an old, beloved door. If you just yank it open, it creaks and complains. But if you oil the hinges first, smooth sailing. That's what this first move is all about. Waking up the joint, getting the fluid moving, and telling your knees, hey, we're about to do something good for you. Knees have something called synovial fluid. It's like the oil in a machine. It cushions your joints and keeps them moving smoothly. When you're inactive or sitting for long periods, that fluid doesn't circulate as well. Gentle movement wakes it up, spreads it around, and starts lubricating your joint surfaces. This reduces stiffness, prepares your muscles for work, and helps prevent injury. This is how to do it step by step. 1. Sit on a sturdy chair with your back straight and both feet flat on the ground. 2. Place your hands on the sides of the chair for balance. 3. Slowly straighten your right leg until it's parallel to the floor, toes pointing toward the ceiling. 4th hold for 2 to 3 seconds. You should feel the muscles at the front of your thigh tighten. 5. Slowly lower your leg back down until your foot rests on the floor. 6. Switch legs and repeat. 7th. Do 12 to 15 repetitions per leg. If straightening fully feels uncomfortable, lift your leg only halfway. Even a small movement gets the knee joint moving. Once you're comfortable, try adding a small ankle weight or wearing a heavy shoe for added resistance. Common mistakes to avoid. Snapping your knee straight. This can stress the joint. Slouching. Keep your back supported. Holding your breath. Breathe naturally. This is the perfect commercial break exercise. TV on, coffee in hand, legs working. That's what I call efficiency. Next, we're going to train your knees for one of the most common daily movements you do without thinking. But with this twist, it becomes a powerful pain fighter. Exercise 2. The invisible stair climb. Think about the last time you climbed a flight of stairs, or even just stepped up onto a curb. Your knees weren't working alone. Your thighs, hips, and core all pitched in. But if those helper muscles aren't strong, your knees have to carry the whole load. And they don't like that. This next move trains your whole stair climbing team without you actually having to go find a set of stairs. Every time you lift your leg to climb stairs, you're asking your quadriceps, hip flexors, and core muscles to work in harmony. Weakness in any of these areas means more pressure lands on the knee joint, especially the patella kneecap. By practicing a controlled, gentle version of this movement, you strengthen the muscles that protect your knees during everyday tasks. from stepping up onto a bus to climbing into bed. This is how to do it step by step. 1. Stand behind a sturdy chair or counter for balance. 2. Feet should be hip-width apart, shoulders relaxed. 3. Slowly lift your right knee toward your chest, as if stepping onto an invisible step. Pause for 2 to 3 seconds, keeping your back straight and core gently engaged. 5. Lower your foot back to the floor. 6. Switch to the left leg. 7. Repeat 10 to 15 times per leg. If lifting your knee high feels tough, just raise it a few inches. Even a small lift is beneficial. Once you've mastered this, hold a light weight in each hand or wear ankle weights to increase resistance. You can also try doing the move without holding on, only if your balance is solid. Common mistakes to avoid. Leaning forward or rounding your back. Using momentum instead of slow, controlled lifting. Locking your supporting knee. Keep it soft. Think of this as stair training without the risk of tripping. Plus, you can do it in your slippers. Next, we'll do a move that doesn't just work your knees. It makes you look cooler while you're doing it. Exercise 3, the wall hug. You've probably leaned against a wall to rest before, maybe at a party, maybe waiting in line. Well, this time, we're going to lean with purpose. This move strengthens the big muscle groups that wrap around and protect your knees, like giving them a security detail. Your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes work together to stabilize your knees during movement. Weakness in any of these can make your knees unstable, leading to strain and pain. The wall slide, or hug, is a controlled way to strengthen all three without the deep knee bend that can aggravate joint issues. It also trains your muscles to work in a functional position, the way they do when you're sitting down or standing up. This is how to do it step by step. 1. Stand with your back against a wall, feet shoulder width apart, about 12 to 18 inches from the wall. 2. Rest your head, shoulders, and back flat against the wall. 3. Slowly slide down the wall, bending your knees just 20 to 30 degrees. A small bend is enough. 4th, hold for 5 to 10 seconds, breathing steadily. 5. Slide back up slowly. Repeat 8 to 12 times. If sliding feels hard, try just holding the starting position against the wall for a few seconds at a time to build strength. Hold the lowered position for up to 20 seconds, or do it while holding a small medicine ball against your chest. Common mistakes to avoid. Letting knees drift inward. Keep them aligned over your toes. Sliding too low. Deep bends can increase strain. Pressing only your lower back to the wall. Keep your whole back engaged. This is basically the low-effort cousin of a squat. And yes, it counts as exercise even if it feels easy at first. Our next move has a bit of style to it. It'll make you feel like you're rehearsing for a martial arts movie, minus the bruises. Exercise 4, the side kick saver. If your hips are weak, your knees pay the price. It's like having one team member do all the work while the rest just stand around. This exercise wakes up those outer hip muscles so they pull their weight and take pressure off your knees. The muscles on the outside of your hips, the gluteus medius and minimus, help keep your legs aligned when you walk. If they're weak, your knees may collapse inward, a movement called valgus collapse, which is linked to pain and injury. Strengthening these muscles keeps your knees tracking properly, reducing strain on the ligaments and cartilage. This is how to do it step by step. 1. Stand tall, holding onto the back of a sturdy chair for balance. 2. Shift your weight slightly onto your left leg. 3. Keeping your right leg straight, lift it out to the side about 12 inches. 4. Pause for 1 to 2 seconds. 5. Lower it slowly without letting your foot touch the ground fully if you can. Repeat 10 to 12 times, then switch sides. If lifting your leg is difficult, start with a smaller range of motion. You can even do this while lying on your side in bed. Add an ankle weight or loop a resistance band around your ankles to increase difficulty. Common mistakes to avoid. Leaning your upper body away from the lifting leg. Swinging your leg. Slow, controlled movements are key. pointing your toes upward. Keep them facing forward for better activation. If you feel a little silly doing this, just imagine you're auditioning for a slow-motion action scene. The last exercise might surprise you. It's done lying down, but it works your knees in a way standing moves can't. Exercise 5, the gentle bridge. We've worked your knees from the front, sides, and in supportive positions. Now we're going to bring in the powerhouse muscles in the back of your legs. This last move strengthens the glutes and hamstrings, which are like shock absorbers for your knees. Strong glutes and hamstrings stabilize your pelvis and prevent your knees from taking unnecessary load during walking, running, or even standing. Weakness here often leads to overcompensation in the quads and strain in the knee joint. The bridge exercise trains these muscles while keeping pressure off the knees themselves. This is how to do it step by step. 1. Lie on your back with knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. 2. Place your arms at your sides, palms down. 3. Press through your heels and lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. 4. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, squeezing your glutes at the top. 5. Lower slowly to the floor. Repeat 8 to 12 times.
If lifting fully is hard, start with a mini bridge. Lift just a few inches and hold. Try holding the top position for up to 10 seconds, or do single leg bridges, only if your back and hips are strong. Common mistakes to avoid: pushing through your toes instead of your heels, overarching your back, letting your knees fall outward or inward. Imagine you're creating a little bridge for toy cars, except the only thing driving across is your knee pain, and it's leaving. Now that your knees are smiling, let's talk about a few daily habits that can keep them that way.
Bonus section: Everyday knee care tips. Okay, you've just given your knees a workout they'll thank you for. But the truth is, what you do outside of these exercises is just as important. Think of it this way: you wouldn't take a car for a tune-up and then drive it through potholes every day without care. Your knees deserve the same love all week long. Here's how to keep them happy, even when you're not exercising. 1. Stay hydrated. Your knees love water. You've heard it a million times: drink more water. But here's the knee connection most people don't know. Your joints have this magical stuff called synovial fluid, which acts like oil in a hinge. Without enough water, that fluid gets thicker and stickier, and your knees start feeling like they've got sand in the gears. Every sip is like sending your knees a thank you card. 2. Wear supportive shoes. The foundation matters. Your feet are your foundation. If they're not supported properly, everything above them, including your knees, takes the hit. Worn-out shoes or unsupportive slippers can tilt your legs just enough to throw your knee alignment off, and over time, that misalignment adds up to pain. If you can, visit a specialty shoe store or podiatrist for a proper fit, especially if you have flat feet or high arches. 3. Move every hour. The anti-stiffness rule. Your knees are built for movement, not for sitting still like a statue. When you sit too long, the muscles around your knees shorten and tighten, and blood flow slows down, like a garden hose with a kink in it. That's why you feel stiff after a long car ride or movie marathon. Your knees don't know you're busy. They just know you've been ignoring them. 4. Gentle stretching. Keep the moving parts moving. Strength is important, but so is flexibility. Tight muscles pull on your joints and throw off your alignment. Stretching keeps your muscles and tendons supple so your knees can move freely without strain. Always stretch after activity, not before, to avoid injury. Maintain a healthy weight. Lighten the load. This one's a tough love truth. Every extra pound on your body adds about 4 extra pounds of pressure on your knees with each step. That means even losing 5 pounds can feel like taking 20 pounds off your knees. It's not about chasing a certain look. It's about giving your knees less work to do every single day. Your knees don't care if you fit into your old jeans. They care if you can walk without wincing. 6. Listen to your knees. They talk to you. Knee pain isn't something to push through like a stubborn jar lid. Pain is your body's way of saying, hey, something's not right here. The sooner you listen, the faster you can adjust and prevent bigger problems down the road. Keeping a short pain diary can help you and your doctor pinpoint what's triggering discomfort. 7. Sleep well. Repair happens at night. Your body is like a repair shop that only opens after hours. When you sleep, your tissues rebuild, inflammation goes down, and your joints get a break from all-day use. Skimp on sleep, and you shortchange your knees' healing time. Think of these habits as the everyday kindnesses you can do for your knees. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just pick 1 or 2 to start with. Over time, they stack up, and your knees will thank you with every pain-free step. So, here's the truth. Your knees are more than just joints. They're the gateways to your freedom, your independence, and the little joys of everyday life. Whether it's walking through the park, dancing in the kitchen, or kneeling down to hug your grandkids, strong and healthy knees make all of it possible. And now, you've got 5 simple exercises and a handful of everyday habits that can help keep them moving smoothly for years to come. But here's the thing. Nothing changes until you take that first step. You don't have to do everything today. Pick 1 exercise. Try 1 habit. Do it now before you get up from your chair. Your knees will feel the difference, and so will you. And if this video gave you even 1 tip you can use, do me and your knees a favor. Click the like button so more people can find it, share it with a friend who's been quietly suffering with knee pain, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss my future tips and routines. Together, we can build a community of strong, active, and pain-free movers, no matter our age. All right, that's it for today. Take care of your knees, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Now go give those knees a little love.